Okay, Deep is just complete cancer to play, and it's just awful to play right now. Roblox is mainly at fault for this, but the devs and the mods of Deep have not taken like action over these things. It's just awful to play with the currently. It's mainly, it really is the mod's fault still. So I've been trying to get W rank. That's why I've been gone for like about a week. The thing is though, I wiped during I thought until lag, which is the last thing I had to do before I could actually wipe and get W rank. Besides talk to you and show. Of course, like always, it wasn't restorable, even though I wiped to lag because the rulebook is brain dead. It wasn't restorable because I got Bell to lag, then wipe after, and I wasn't lagging after I got Bell. Anyways, I wiped, and I had already last winded, so I wiped the build after passing down everything. Because I wiped previously because I died to a Corrupted Enforcer. The next day, the update came out with the last render reset, and if you've seen Agalaz's stream, I don't know if he's going to make a video about it, but his stream, there are infinite last wins right now. I don't know if it's intentional, but there are infinite last wins the next day that I wiped the build. I could have waited to last win a second time, but you know, I already last winded and I already wiped it. I was just pissed because I didn't get to revive the build. But besides that, progression has been awful for a few reasons. Because number one, I keep crashing. You've seen it, but I've kept crashing mid progression, and after you finish progressing and just like our min maxing, I've countered it, and I've wiped 5 max level builds in the past few weeks to Etheron crashing alone, and I've last winded all of them. Well, most of them. And of course, I found out in the rulebook that it breaks its own rules. I don't want to go too in depth about this because this isn't the topic of the video, but check this out real quick. Section F3 says hardware and external software issues which result in death are not restorable. In parentheses, mouses, keyboards, Wi-Fi, applications, etc. However, the new thing that was added to the rulebook a few weeks ago states if a player witnesses signs of disconnecting from the game, extended freeze time, static ping, stationary mob-sized monsters, and repeating sounds for 10 seconds or above, they may leave the game early and still receive a restore. So, extended freeze time is restorable, but hardware issues isn't. And that's wild to me because freezing is a hardware issue. This is actually why my Flare Blood got denied. And I didn't take the time to check if the mod was wrong, which he actually wasn't wrong. The rulebook is just stupid. So I've just been crashing, and according to some mods it's restorable, but according to others it isn't. So the rulebook sucks, that's reason number one. Other big reason is because of the ping that servers get now, but like, there's a lot more servers. Because of that, there's increased lag. Like, there's like New Jersey servers now, and Texas was bad, and all that. Because I think Texas was fake. But in the update logs, they've been saying this for a while now, that they reduced, quote-unquote, reduced lag, and it's never been noticed, ever. I lagged before, and I lag now. It's unreal how annoying progression is, and I can't play most of the time. Like, I wiped my build to Etheron because of this lag. Also, the mods are, like, awful to get a restore from, or just even talk to. I was in DanVR's stream about a week ago, and he was doing Battle Royale, and I told him about my restore issue and, like, what I was gonna do. And like that it was restorable and that I just kept getting denied. And I asked him what I should do, and he said, "Oh, don't ask me, the mods hate me." And I asked him why. Turns out DanVR got banned off of the Deep Woken Discord server because he posted a picture that like a lot of other people that had posted and had not gotten warned for, but he got completely banned for it. I don't have the exact picture, but I have a similar picture. This is the similar picture. Arch had to appeal this ban for him because the mods are stupid. But like HorrorTM, the head mod and the other moderators refused to give him his content creator role back. The reason Arch can't do it himself is because of how the Deep Woken moderation system is set up. It's stupid. The moderators are given more power than the developers. The reason this is set out is so that way the devs can't become corrupt over their own game. It very quickly backfired, by the way, because now the mods are corrupt instead of the devs. It doesn't change anything. And because of that, DanVR is still getting refused his CC role. He doesn't have content creator, and it's awful because now the mods are corrupt. I mean, if you want proof, take a look at the restore and ban appeals. They are awful. Take like a look at a ban appeal channel and try to make look at all the stupid things that they got denied for. Try to make a restore ticket about crashing or ping. You'll see what I'm talking about. In these as well, last reason, these Deep Woken quote-unquote updates are no longer updates. Exclude Gale and Shadow Pass, which barely did anything. The Shadow Pass was a flame path, by the way. It was annoying. The last content update we had where things were added instead of removed or reworked is to just create a edition, which is still kind of a rework because they just gave it a weapon so you can enchant it now. They didn't give it a weapon, they just made it enchantable. And they had like 1 or 2 mantras. Excluding that, because I think that's a rework personally. Last thing that was added was Hollow Tide, which is a yearly update. Curesmiths, they didn't do anything. They just doubled the loot drops. They didn't do anything. They just made the loot different, and it looks slightly different. The devs have been slacking, and their updates are no longer updates. Deep has been really dry, it's awful to progress, community is awful, Roblox problems are increasing, which makes it worse to play. Deep is cancer right now. Please fix it.